Hey YouTube, Southwest252 here with another video. This time I'll be reviewing the Panda models 1/400 scale Southwest Airlines Boeing 737-800 and the Heart livery with the Heart 2 titles. But before I get into the review, I would just like to say I'd really appreciate it if you could check out my Instagram, and the link for that is in the description below. We'll start off with the box. So you have the red and blue on the front of the box with the white cheat line or the light gray cheat line. And then you have the Heart logo and then the computer-generated image of this aircraft. You have the Southwest logo. The registration of this model is November 8645 Alpha, 1/400 scale. And just as a quick side note, as I'm recording this, Heart 2 has just been, had its first repaint, and it has lost the Heart 2 titles. So as I'm recording this, there actually no longer is a Heart 2, so that's kind of disappointing, but when this model was announced, there still was a Heart 2, and that's not any fault at all at Panda models. So on the bottom of the box, you kind of got the similar design, blue, Heart logo, aircraft registration, and the item number for this model is 52307. On the left side of the box, it's even simpler, Boeing 737-800 Southwest 1/400 scale. Top is the same as the bottom, except just with the colors inverted. Right side's the same as the left side, again, just the red instead of the blue. On the back of the box, you've got pretty much the same box art as on the front. The registration is printed on it again, but it's upside down. Not sure what they were going for there. Warning, not suitable for children under 14 years old due to small parts choking hazard. Panda Models logo. And that is all for the box. Now for the model. So this is the regular Panda Models mold. Not a bad mold, except for the one small detail, which I'm not really happy about, which I'll get to later. It's the same as with the 700s, but again, I will get to that. So at the front, you do have your pitot tubes. Not quite sure about the nose cone. I can't really see it either on the camera or on the model. You do have the cockpit windows, the Heart 2 titles. You do have the nose gear. The gears are rubber and do roll, and then on the gear door it does say 8645. That's the fleet number. You do have the L1 door with the Heart logo, the Southwest titles. You move towards the center. You have the emergency escape doors and routes painted on the wings there. You have your first antenna on the top there. You have your wings, flat fairings in the back, and you do have your split scimitar ringlets. The paint job is not quite perfect, but almost. But then my complaint is the split scimitar bottom portions. I've never really liked the Panda Models mold one because it's too small. And also, when you look at where it comes out from the main part of the winglet, it comes from underneath, but on the actual aircraft, it should be coming out from underneath, more towards the side as it's curving up on the upper section. So Panda Models has that placed kind of in the wrong spot, so that's not real. I really don't care for the split scimitars on this mold. And then you have your engines to say southwest.com on them. There's the outside view. Here's the inside view. Then you move towards the back. You have the Wi-Fi dome on top, another antenna. Then you have the registration again, which is November 8645 Alpha. You've got your tail with the American flag on it. And then on the right side, you have the cargo luggage doors. It's kind of hard to tell, but it's right to the left of that little speck there, and the above that antenna on the bottom. And then you have another one to the bottom right of the registration underneath the windows. So here is the front view of this aircraft. Here's the right side. There's the back view. Here's the left side. Here's the top view. And the bottom. So it does say 800 down by the nose cone. If I can get it to focus, there we go. Then you have your main gear, or the nose gear. Again, all the gears are rubber and do roll. You have a lot of details under the belly. You have your heart logo, stand hole in the middle, your main gear underneath the engine's wings. You got your 2 antennas, and then it transitions to the tail. You have their tail scraper and the doors for the APU, and the APU itself all the way in the back. So overall, I do think this is a pretty good model. The blue coloring is pretty good. I know on the earlier Panda models, Heart Livery releases, they were a bit light, but this one I think is pretty good. And just for the small, other than the small little details that I pointed out, I think it's a great model. So I'll be giving this model a score of 29.5 out of 30. But that's going to be it for this review. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button down below and consider subscribing to my channel if you're new. And once again, I would really appreciate it if you could check out my Instagram, and the link for that is in the description below. Thanks again for watching. Bye.
We would like to point out the safety features of this Boeing 737-700 series aircraft. You're looking at the Southwest Airlines bestseller. It's a safety information card. It's in the seat pocket in front of you. It works as a fan for no extra charge. You're welcome. And it reads as a comic book. It has a lot of short stories. None of them ends well. Absolutely.